The food security situation in Sahel and Mauritania is not good. We had erratic rainfall all over Sahel. In some countries, no rains at all. In some, very sporadic rains. Hence, bringing the food security situation in a difficult position. The rain-fed agriculture has been totally inexistent. And for the time being, we consider that between 6 and 11 million people will be affected in Sahel by the situation, and about 900,000 in Mauritania. And in Mauritania, if we don't do anything within the next months, we anticipate the affected population to grow up to 1.2 million. The problem of the current situation are multiple. One of the major problems in Sahel is poverty, poor hygiene practices, the fact that malnutrition rates are really high in most of the Sahel countries, mainly in Niger, Chad, Mauritania, and that even in normal years, the malnutrition rates are over the emergency peak, which is 15%. So those combined to the fact that this year the food security situation is not good will mean that people will start suffering for severe acute malnutrition and will probably die. The peak of the crisis is expected, depending on the optimistical and the pessimistic, to start between January and early March. Usually the lean season starts in August, May. So basically the lean period will start at least 2 months earlier. Food insecurity on people health is that most of the people will suffer from acute malnutrition, be it severe or moderate, and therefore the immune deficiency of the people will be diminished, and therefore people will be more affected by either diarrhea or malaria or any disease that might happen. And therefore it's very urgent that we do something to avoid people falling into malnutrition. The Mauritanian Red Crescent and the International Federation is planning to launch an appeal in coordination with other movement partners present in Mauritania. The aim of the appeal is to address food security issues, therefore planning to distribute fodders to the animals of the agro-pastoralists, to distribute seeds and tools for the most affected population, and also to tackle malnutrition through screening, referrals, and cure of acutely malnourished kids and women. On top of those activities, we'll start putting in place more longer-term activities, which are called disaster risk reduction activities, who will actually address food security issues at the basis. The International Federation message to the international community is not to repeat the mistakes we did during the Horn of Africa crisis. We need to act today to avoid people's death, and tomorrow will be too late.